I came to Chicago in February for a conference I didn't even want to attend. 3 days of speeches, handshakes, and bad coffee. On the last night, I decided to leave early and surprise my daughter. Lily had moved to Chicago 2 years ago after her divorce. She said she was doing fine. I believed her. Parents often do. It was nearly midnight when I pulled into the parking garage near her apartment building. Snow dusted the concrete. As I walked toward the elevator, I noticed a man sitting on the stairwell landing, head bowed, arms wrapped around himself. Two small shapes were curled beside him. I almost walked past. Then I heard a cough, a child's cough. I turned back. My heart stuttered when I saw her face. Lily? She looked up slowly, like someone waking from a bad dream. Her eyes widened, then filled with panic. "Dad?" Her voice cracked. "What are you doing here?" What was she doing here? My daughter, my strong, brilliant daughter, was sitting on a hospital stairwell floor with her 2 children asleep beside her. My granddaughters, Emma and Rose, wrapped in oversized coats, their cheeks flushed from cold and fever. "What happened?" I asked, already kneeling. "Why aren't you home?" She didn't answer. She just looked away. Emma stirred. "Mommy?" she whispered. "I'm here, baby," Lily said quickly. "Go back to sleep." I took off my coat and laid it over both girls. "Lily," I said, quietly, "you don't sleep in stairwells unless something is very wrong." She broke. Not all at once, just a slow collapse. Tears slid down her face as if she were embarrassed by them. "I lost the apartment," she said, 2 months ago. My chest tightened. "Why didn't you call me?" "Because I thought I deserved it." That sentence hit harder than anything else. The story she never told. An hour later, the girls were asleep in a hotel bed, warm and safe. Lily and I sat across from each other in silence. "Tell me," I said. She inhaled shakily. "After the divorce, Mark said he'd help. He offered to manage child support and school payments through a joint account. He said it would be easier. I already didn't like where this was going. He convinced me to sign financial documents," she continued, "said they were temporary. Then one day the account was empty. Rent bounced. My card stopped working. What about child support?" She laughed bitterly. "He claimed I mismanaged it, filed a motion saying I was financially irresponsible. Then he filed for primary custody." My hands curled into fists. "He had witnesses," she said. "Friends. His sister. They said I was unstable, that I forgot pickups, that I yelled at the kids." "Did you?" "No," she whispered. "But I was exhausted. I was working 2 jobs. When I cried once at school pickup, he took photos, used them in court. The judge ordered temporary custody to Mark. And when I missed rent because he drained the account," she said, "I was evicted." She swallowed hard. "I kept the girls with me during my visitation weeks. We moved between shelters. Then Emma got sick. Pneumonia. That's why we were at the hospital." I stood up. "No," I said. "This doesn't continue." "Dad, Mark's family has lawyers." "I don't care," I said. "Neither does the truth." Building the case. The next morning, I called an attorney I trusted, Marianne Adler, a family law specialist with a reputation for being relentless. She listened. Then she said, "This isn't just custody manipulation. This is financial abuse." Over the next month, we rebuilt Lily's life piece by piece. I leased an apartment in my name. Lily got a steady job through an old colleague of mine. The girls enrolled in school again. And Marianne dug. Bank records showed Mark had rerouted child support into an LLC owned by his brother. Text messages Mark submitted as proof of Lily's instability were traced to an app that allowed message fabrication. School records contradicted his claims. Lily had perfect pickup attendance. Then came the biggest crack.
Mark claimed Lily was emotionally volatile, but her therapist's notes, kept for years, showed no such thing, just grief, exhaustion, and resilience.
The day the lies collapsed. In court, Mark was confident, smug, until Marianne asked him one question. "Mr. Collins, why did you continue to accept child support payments into an account you knew Miss Collins could not access?" He hesitated. "I was safeguarding the funds." "Then why," Marianne said calmly, "did you use those funds to purchase a vehicle registered to your brother?" Silence. The judge leaned forward. When the fabricated messages were exposed, Mark's lawyer stopped objecting. When the financial trail was laid bare, the courtroom shifted. The judge's voice was firm. "Mr. Collins, this court finds that you knowingly manipulated financial systems to undermine the mother of your children." Custody was reversed. Primary custody returned to Lily. Mark was ordered to repay all misappropriated funds, and the case was referred for criminal review. A year later, Emma and Rose race down the hallway of Lily's new apartment, laughing. Lily stands beside me, watching them. "I used to think I was weak," she says, "that maybe everyone else was right." I shake my head. "They wanted you to believe that," I say. "That's how control works." She nods. "Thank you for seeing me," she says quietly, "when I couldn't see myself." Emma runs up. "Grandpa, watch this." I crouch. "I'm watching." And I always will, because family doesn't look away. Family shows